In this video, I'm going to be going over all of the new Endgame and Invincible cards coming tomorrow in NBA 2K23 Myteam. As you guys can see, this is what Myteam tweeted out, saying the Endgame Kareem packs are arriving tomorrow with 3 new Endgames and 2 new Invincible cards. So we got Endgame Kareem, Endgame Magic, and Endgame Larry Bird, and then we also do have Invincible Ray Allen and Invincible Ja Morant. I wasn't really expecting to see Ja as an Invincible card, but he could be a fun, short athletic point guard, and I'll just be going over my thoughts and opinions on these 3 new Endgames and 2 new Invincible cards. So for the Endgames, it really seems like a very historic drop, right? Kareem, Bird, Magic, like those are 3 of the biggest names, 10, top 10 greatest players of all time, in one content drop. I think the best card will most likely be Magic or Kareem. So I will say about Magic Johnson though, he always has like a really bad running animation. So comparing him to LeBron, I still will most likely give the edge to LeBron when we're talking about the best point guard in the game, just because I think LeBron's going to play better defense, with his size, right, and his player model. I do think will be a little bit better than Magic, and Magic also always has this running problem where he just doesn't run, like he just runs really weird. Maybe that will be fixed. If you guys have, played with Magic in game or seen him in game, he just always seems to run really slow. He'll still be a great point guard, even if they don't fix that. Probably will be number 2 or number 3 right behind Endgame LeBron. So Magic could be cool. I think he could be a top, 5 point guard, top 3 point guard in the game for sure. Now talking about Kareem, he'll probably be another, Shaq, another D-Rob. There's not going to be too big of a difference, and that's why, a lot of these cards are very disappointing. That the end games, they're not disappointing cards because they're all going to be amazing, but it's just they're all going to be very similar. So what's going to be the difference between a Shaq and a Kareem, right? It really just comes down to their player model, because they're both around the same height, same wingspan. So it just comes down to who has the better player model, because they're going to get the same animations, they're going to get the same jump shot, the same dribble sticks, the same dunk packages. So there's no real excitement to look forward to in Kareem, at least in my personal opinion. So Kareem, I still think will be a top tier power forward alongside D-Rob, alongside Shaq. He'll be an amazing power forward card because he also does have a great player model in game. That's what I will say is one of the best things I will say about Kareem is actually his player model. He's got such a good player model in game. He can defend at a high level, and he's gonna be able to guard the Manute Bulls, the Shaqs, the D-Robs, the Joel Embiids, the other great power forwards in the game, the Taco Falls, the Victor Wembanyama's. So it's gonna be nice to have Kareem on the court. I think he'll be most likely one of the best cards in the game. And then we do have Larry Bird here at small forward, power forward. I was really expecting to see Larry Bird if he were to get an endgame card, or when he did get his endgame card. I was more so expecting it to be actually small forward shooting guard, or maybe even small forward point guard. So small forward, power forward, a little bit, I don't know, just he's only 6'9" on small forward, right? So he's going to be even smaller than Paolo Banchero. So he might be one of the weaker end games, besides like the Steph Curry and the Allen Iverson, like the Dwayne Wade. He might even be worse than Paolo Banchero, because he's just going to be 1 inch smaller with, I guess, about the same wingspan in game and about the same player model. So I think Larry Bird will be decent. I was just kind of more so looking forward to maybe small forward shooting guard for Larry Bird, or small forward point guard, but still gonna be a really good card, a really hype name. So the 3 end games, I'm just not really too excited for end game cards anymore in my team. Like, cool, they're great cards, they're going to be some of the best cards at their position, but it just doesn't really excite me as much as it should, because these are supposed to be the best cards in the game, which they are, but it's just they're very disappointing. The fact that they're all going to have the same jump shot, same dribble sigs, there's no real variety, no difference, in these end game cards. I'm actually more so looking forward to the Invincibles, like maybe Ray Allen or Penny Hardaway from last week. So really looking forward to Ray Allen. I think he could be a very fun and great point guard. 6'5" with the shooting guard, will be able to play point guard position, 6'8" wingspan. Really excited to see if they change his jump shot. I don't think they even really need to touch his dribble sigs. Like, he's already got the Steve Francis size up and the Curry escape, so he's got great dribble sigs. I would like to potentially see, maybe a different jump shot. I will say, like, maybe not completely different, like maybe they keep the base and change the upper or something like that. I just would like to see a little bit different of release, so he feels a little bit different than the shooting guard card. Yeah, Ray Allen could be cool. I don't think he'll be anything crazy. Like, he's not going to be he might be a top 10 point guard. Probably not, though, now that I'm thinking about it. There's just so many good point guards in the game that he most likely won't be in the top 10, but should be a fun point guard to try out. And then we also do have Ja Morant here. We got Ja Wick, I should say, 6'3" at point guard, 6'7" wingspan. I mean, once again, just like I said earlier, will be another Derrick Rose, will be another Russell Westbrook. Those cards that are going to be super athletic, great at getting to the basket, where I can dunk on anybody. And then I guess we'll have pretty good jump shots. Josh should be a really good shooter in game. Probably will be. Actually, no, I just realized we got 2 of the best shooters of all time, like in the NBA, in one single content drop. Like, not Larry Bird. We got Ray Allen. You know, I think he's second all-time three-pointers, like three-pointers made. And then we got Ja Wick, probably the best three-point shooter and the best shooter right now in the NBA. So, I mean, yeah, to get Ja Morant and Ray Allen in the same content drop, that's going to be exciting. So really fun set, I will say, between Ray Allen, between Ja Wick. I mean, the end games are cool. They just don't excite me as much as they probably should, just because they're all the same jump shot, all the same dribble saves. Just going to quickly check out the comments, see what people are saying. Magic and Bird. I mean, yeah, make Larry free. It would be cool if they did make him free again. If you could also get the... it would also be cool if you could potentially get the Endgame one for free. That would be really cool as well. This changes everything. Okay. Anything else crazy here? Yeah, for Free Tuesday, that I remember seeing Krabs tweet about that. It would be really cool if you could get Larry Bird Endgame for free. Surprised they didn't do that for Tim Duncan, so they probably won't do that for Ja. They probably won't do that for Bird. It's a parade inside my city. Oh man, I love the Ja Morant memes, bro. It's so funny. But yeah, I don't think man, Carlo, man. Carlo. If you guys don't know Carlo from Twitch, this man just wants every card to be at point guard and every card to be like the best card in the game. I love Carlo. He's so funny. Like, I like him, but it's just his takes on 2K sometimes. He literally just said, can't play point guard, no Taco or Yao, another boring drop. Who did he want to play point guard? Larry Bird, I guess? I guess he was talking about Larry Bird. I thought he was talking about Kareem. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I think it's a decent drop. You guys can let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. What do you guys think about this set? It isn't some like crazy overhyped or crazily overpowered set, but it's a Tuesday, right? I'm not really expecting it to be anything crazy, but let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.